right, guys, welcome back to another video. Long time no see. We're doing the second video I spoke about. And as you can see from the theme change, we are talking about comics in majority today. Um, so before we started this, it was fun, kind of fun off-topic thing. Um, D David, his favorite character is Daredevil, and I
Well,
said that was pretty.
Daredevil and Thor, but I'm just
And
saying like Daredevil is probably my yeah, they're tied for first place.
and I like that because like my favorite character is Spider-Man, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with being super basic, right? Um, but he's the best character in my opinion. But I like that David likes Daredevil as one of his favorite characters because Daredevil's a fantastic character. He's probably one of my favorite Marvel characters. Spider-Man's my favorite superhero in general, fictional character. Grant, I know likes like almost everyone, but he's a big Spider-Man guy too.
Great.
Um,
Who's your favorite Marvel character?
Spider-Man.
yeah, I knew it.
So
Um,
I'm surrounded. Okay. No,
uh,
I do like Spider-Man. He's still
no,
he's still in my
no,
top 10, you know.
I know you do. Daredevil's in my top 10.
Yeah.
Oh
But
yeah.
what I was gonna say is that in comic wise, Daredevil is one of the most consistently well-written characters in comics. Like the Chip Zdarsky run is like phenomenal,
Yeah.
and I think the artist for the most recent one, it's when Spider-Man appears and tells Matt to stop being Daredevil. It's Gabriel Del Otto, I believe, is the artist. Bro, tell me why Spider-Man is better written in a Daredevil
Yeah,
comic than in
that's
his
true.
own series.
It's
Um,
just the Daredevil standard, I
No,
guess.
it's just the Daredevil effect. Because the reason why
yeah,
I like Daredevil so much is that he's such a human character,
yeah.
and like a lot of his comics are like have like dark he's not an edgy character like Punisher, but you still get those like darker and grittier moments.
I'd say he's pretty edgy, but he has a line.
Well, I mean, you could see in the background he's posted up like
He's,
symbiote Toby, bro. Like
he's posted up like Batman, bro.
true.
I would say Daredevil is often like a depressed Batman, if that makes sense. But no, what I like is that the Daredevil, and then I'll get into what I was going to talk about soon, right? But the Daredevil, the Daredevil writers, they actually like Daredevil. Like they just put out good comics with Daredevil.
The best run, like the Man Without Fear. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
and that's when he got the white costume and he had the powers from God, right?
I think so.
That's a recent
What?
one. But yeah, are you okay?
No, I never heard of that run.
Oh, well, it's out. That's what I was talking about with Marvel Rivals, where Daredevil has powers in it. He kept those powers it was a different version, but he has powers in
I'm pretty
Rivals
sure
that
there's
he.
also a run where he gets like Heimdall's powers, right?
Yes,
He he becomes all seeing Daredevil.
they reference that in the game. Yeah,
That's a hard run.
but yeah, like the writers actually like Daredevil, unlike Spider-Man, where they ruin his life every 5 seconds. And then now he's starting to get his aura back. Actually, in the most recent runs, he has a new suit that it's a living technology, so it's like a symbiote, but it's not. It's technology, and he's teaming up with Rocket and some other cosmic. So it's a cosmic story. That's why current Peter is off-world, um, and then there's one. I think Ben Riley is the one that's taking Peter's place right now as Peter Parker, and Norman Osborn is running around in a Spider-Man costume. So it's getting crazy right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I haven't read it. I see like the TikTok. I'm reading it through TikTok right now, so I'm kind of all over the place. Um,
It's good that you're keeping up though.
I do my best. It's a lot. I do
Yeah,
have the Marvel
you do
Unlimited.
bet. I like taking my time and like
Yeah,
going back and like reading like kind of like older runs than
and
keeping
that's
up
what.
with all the new stuff.
To be honest, that's what you should do. You should pick a run that you like, read it, and then you could find the big events, get caught up. Like I have the Marvel Unlimited app now, so I'm gonna start doing that and like pick an author that I like or a certain character, Grant, sit up.
The
Oh,
you
You're
got
not
lost
aura farming.
you got lost in the aura, right? You
Not aura farming anymore, buddy.
Grant, when you wake
uh,
up and give yourself a nice smack.
Like, you actually have to sit up because you're falling asleep.
all right.
And you're basically like sinking into your background.
Yeah, no.
Um,
The city
but
eats you alive.
to pick back,
No, bro. Do not hit me with the city eats you alive, bro. You were not Robert Pattinson, bro.
to to
I need
actually
my
get
eye
on.
makeup.
No, you don't. To you're not emo enough.
If Batman can't even defeat some of these guys, and they had Green Arrow, who has no powers in that.
Oh,
Oh,
well, he's dead now.
yeah. I mean, I didn't want to say it, but yeah, like
Yeah.
he stood no chance at all. Like
So they did that in a one shot. Again, I haven't read this yet, but I do have Batman. I have Absolute Batman issue 1 through 7, and they had issue 12 when I went there. But the reason I didn't buy it is because they didn't have issues 8 through 11. So I was like, well, I'm not going to go from 7 to
I
12.
hate when that happens.
Yeah.
Also,
So
I'm pretty sure it's like a continuing joke that like alternate versions of Green Arrow like just get like die like basically like right away. I'm pretty sure that's happened like a lot before.
yeah, because I think he eventually dies in the Injustice world,
I'm
right?
pretty sure that's like a little like inside joke thing in DC where Green Arrow like in the alternate universe he just gets packed up in like the first chapter or whatever.
Yeah, because literally he was introduced and right away died.
Yeah.
But what's it called? So they're doing the Absolute Universe right now with a lot of them, and the Absolute Universe is really cool. It's like essentially what some people are being a little too harsh, and they're like, "Oh, it's what the new Marvel Ultimate Universe should have been." I'm like, the new Marvel Ultimate Universe is still pretty cool. It's just not as crazy as the Absolute Universe. Um,
And it was another universe created by Darkseid.
yeah, so the Absolute Universe is it's interesting. But then
So in
there's
DC universe, there's just one dark side, right? That's how it works. Just one dark
mm,
side and all.
I don't
Like,
I think
like,
so.
because
I'm pretty
that's
sure
how the new guys
pretty sure
work
he's
or
a
something.
constant force.
Oh, okay. Interesting. That's
And this
interesting.
is that's why he created this universe as revenge
So
on all the
basically,
heroes.
basically what they did is that when I'm pretty sure it had to deal with like all the other like crisis events where Darkseid like loses or whatever. So he created this universe and basically he created it with like the anti-life equation so that like hate and love or like that hate and like despair and destruction would be like fundamental concepts and everything in this universe is shifted towards evil. So
What
Interesting.
the
like
hell?
there's like a panel where like scientists are like basically like discovering like how the universe works and they like love and all these other like good forces like don't exist. Like everything is shifted towards evil.
Yeah, and what's it called? There's like the Justice League is actually made up of villains, and they all serve Darkseid. So, guys, getting into what we were actually going to talk today about um, is the recent collabs that have been going on with Marvel and DC. Um, so, like Marvel, they've done Predator, they've done Alien, they've done Godzilla. DC has done Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers. Um, they've done Spawn, and then they've done Sonic. Those are all recent ones that are happening. I mean, Spawn is a little older, but Marvel and DC themselves have not collabed since the 90s. So for the first time since the 90s, we're getting Marvel and DC in the comics actually doing a
Let's go.
collaboration.
Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's get yeah.
So, I mean, this is like month-long news at this point, or more than that. But
What number of the issue is it on?
it's
Is it
so so what the issue is it's Batman Deadpool or Deadpool Batman. I forgot. I'm pretty
yeah,
sure
but
it's
like
Batman.
how many runs or how many comics have they released yet?
One. It's
Oh,
Batman Deadpool. They've released, yeah, but the thing is, they released like for a month or more, they were releasing each cover like that was coming out, and then they put them all on the shelves at once. So they were like there was a lot of marketing going into this, obviously. Um,
Wasn't there a Batman Deadpool crossover from like the early 2000s or late 90s?
they haven't done anything since the 90s. So
No,
I
but
mean
it
there
was
could have been.
specifically with Deadpool and Batman.
I'm
Was
not
this for
sure.
like
There
a
was a Batman, Spider-Man. I mean,
Wait, so
there was just there
yeah.
was a period where all of the whole universe did a thing,
yeah.
and then there was also I forgot what it's called, but it's a certain universe where it's Marvel and DC characters merged. So there's like a Batman, Wolverine, a Spider-Man, Superman, or a Spider-Man, Nightwing, or something. So a bunch of the characters
Yeah,
like
and
merged
one of those
into.
crossovers, there was literally a character who exists in both DC and Marvel, and like he was gonna basically like those two universes were merging like because of his powers or whatever. I think like that had to be like 90s or whatever.
Yeah, it was
Um
90s. So now they're collabing again.
yeah.
They came out with Deadpool, Batman Deadpool 1. I was able to snag one of the covers, and it's like Poison Ivy, and then and then another Marvel character. I forgot
So
which
did
one
you
it is.
go to like a comic shop and get it?
Yeah, I went to a comic shop, and but by the time I got there, because it had already been out for like a week or two, by the time I got there, all of they were all gone already.
Yeah, so
Um,
as someone who doesn't really like read like new runs of characters like when they're releasing, and I haven't really um like for these types of crossovers, does like Marvel like when they're publishing them, is it Marvel publishing them or DC, or do they both publish them?
so for this specific one, I think Marvel is taking the lead, but it is a collaboration. So it's like Marvel's on this side. Like if you're looking at the comic on the left side, so you're looking at me, right? I'm put this is my left hand. Maybe you're seeing it, my right hand, whatever. Left side of the comic, it's Marvel. Then right side is DC. So it's a collab with both of them. But I think like at least the marketing I've seen it all come from Marvel for the most part. But then get this. Yes, so issue one is out. They're coming out with it. They already announced issue two, and they're showing some of the cover arts for that too. They're coming out with a character called Logo, and it's a combination between Logan and Lobo. So Grant, that's pretty cool, right?
Logan and Lobo?
Yeah,
But okay. I gotta see it. It's cool.
yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not
Enough
a
with the
huge
aura
Lobo
farming.
fan. I'm
Enough
not
with the
trying to
aura
aura farm.
farming.
I'm not trying to aura farm.
All right, so
that's
yeah, but
that's
so
actually interesting. I would not think those
eh,
like when I think of a character who would interact with Lobo, I would think like Ghost Rider or
no,
like
it's they're merged. So
oh
Silver Surfer,
it's a new
100%.
char it's a new character, and it's a combination between Logan, so Wolverine, and Lobo, and his name is Logo.
oh
Okay, that's
And
cool.
it looks like Wolverine, but he's got the gray skin like Lobo. He's got the jacket and the motorcycle. I mean,
yeah,
they
I
both have
definitely got to
motorcycles.
read that and
But
figure out
then,
how that happened. Like
but his claws instead of the long Wolverine claws, they're like jackknives.
oh dude, that's insane.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Um, what's it called? So that's coming out soon. That's the next issue of it, issue two.
Oh,
Um, but the only
so each issue is a different character.
no, so each issue one has stories of Batman and Deadpool. It's got Green Arrow and Daredevil, um, Captain America, Wonder Woman, and then Old Man Logan and Dark Knight Returns Batman. Um, and then I think another one, or I think Poison Ivy, or like either Catwoman and someone. I forgot, but like the two big characters that weren't in it were Spider-Man and Superman. So guess what people thought? people were like, "Oh, we haven't seen Spider-Man and Superman. That's going to be the next crossover. Is
That would be insane. That
it's
would
going
be
to be
crazy.
well, listen, it's going to be Spider-Man and Superman. Guess what? I'm on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Um, just going through LinkedIn. What do I see? From coming from DC Comics. Oh, like it was like something about like the it was the old covers because there have been Spider-Man, Superman collab comics in the past. Like one of the first ever Marvel DC collabs was a Superman Spider-Man from 1970 something. And then
Yeah.
they did it again in the
Wow.
90s where like they fought and they're friends, they team up. And this was back when the power scaling was different. Like this is back when Spider-Man could beat Superman. Now
What?
the powers, yeah. In that comic, Spider-Man knocks out Superman. Fun fact.
That's crazy.
Nowadays you can't do that because Superman is a god and
Yeah.
Spider-Man
Well,
isn't.
also in that Deadpool Batman run, they had Deadpool winning against Batman.
Yeah, so a lot of interesting stuff. But
Wait,
guess
so
what?
Sam,
Wait, wait. So guess what they announced? They said in
what?
2026 we're gonna get Superman Spider-Man 1.
Yo, and that's like fully confirmed?
Yeah, because then later on I saw it on their Instagram and TikTok too.
Oh, so is
So
that is that the new strat for announcements to go on the DC and Marvel LinkedIn?
no, dude, it's crazy. I saw it on LinkedIn.
I think that might be the new strat, dude, to just go on the LinkedIn and
I'm not
see.
joking. I saw it on LinkedIn before any of the comic people on TikTok reported on it. Isn't that
And you
crazy?
didn't do a video on it?
I was on my work trip. I couldn't.
Oh, dude. I'm pretty sure I'm
I was
pretty sure you
literally.
found out the new strat.
Oh, you can't see it. This is it.
Look
The
back.
LinkedIn post.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, it
yeah.
says DC and Marvel crossover comic books continue through 2026.
Oh,
That's all it said.
and
It didn't say
it came
anything
out
else.
before like Instagram and TikTok and all
And
those.
then later on, I saw something on Instagram being like, "Oh, just announced for 2026, Superman Spider-Man 1."
Oh,
All right,
I'm definitely
wait.
that's definitely the strat, you know,
Yeah.
the LinkedIn strat.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So I'm really excited for that. I'm definitely gonna. That's gonna be. I'm gonna make sure that I'm online for that one, and actually get enough because I'm gonna go to another comic book shop that I found, and see if I could find any of the other Deadpool Batmans or Batman Deadpool. But I'm definitely gonna make sure I get the Superman Spider-Man ones. I gotta.
Yeah, but they have to come out with stuff in between those, right?
No, so what they are is each of those that's just the title is Batman
Okay.
Deadpool. The actual comic, it has different stories of the characters. So like I mentioned, there's a story of Deadpool Batman, then there's a story of Green Arrow and Daredevil, and so on. So it's like it's a combination, and that's why um every cover that comes out, like a variant cover, is a different thing. So like there's variant covers of Batman and Deadpool, then there's Captain America, Wonder Woman, and so on, and Green Arrow,
That's
Daredevil.
cool. So
Yeah,
are
yeah.
these like the 616 versions, like the current versions of the characters?
Like yes and no. I think like for Batman, it's the blue suit, which is like the new Batman that just came out. It's
Oh,
they reimagined him with the blue suit again.
I'm definitely so behind on like new comic
Yeah, like I just
Batman.
so they basically relaunched Batman again.
The
Um,
the last Batman thing I read was like the Dark Knight Metal run.
oh yeah, that's like f almost 5 years ago
Yeah.
at this point. Um,
Because
which
then
I haven't
they
read that.
rebooted to the Infinite Frontier
Yeah,
with
so
and then
there was New 52. I think we lost Grant. There's
No, I'm here.
okay. There's
oh
New 50,
he's just drowning in Gotham City, you know.
yeah.
These
But so there's
streets.
Grant, I it would be nice to be able to see you, Grant.
I just lost all my aura. There was so New 52. Then there was Rebirth. and then the New Frontier, whatever your the Infinite
Yeah, the
Frontier,
Infinite
like you said.
Frontier. And
But
then
now,
they rebooted it again. I think it was like or that might have been like the animated, like the Tomorrowverse or whatever.
yeah, but what they just well, that was the animated, yeah, the
Yeah.
animated movie.
And
But
and
with
now the
that,
current thing is the absolute Batman.
yeah, well, so there's two different Batmans going on right now. I mean, Detective Comics, I don't think they've ever changed it. The Detective Comics have been ongoing, right? So that's different. Like the Detective Comics Batman is just it keeps going. But yeah, so Absolute Batman, they're on issue 12 now. And then what's it called?
All I'm gonna say about that is that
One storyline where they did that. But then there's another DC's doing this whole like knockout series where all these characters are fighting to get uh to the level of Darkseid or something.
What?
And yeah, for like the
it
Batman
always goes back
version,
to Darkseid, bro.
yeah, for the Batman version, it's he's fighting different versions of himself. Um but each version is a different Robin who became Batman. So on the cover, it's him versus a Nightwing Batman, and the suit looks really cool.
That that's interesting. I've not
Like
heard
the
about that.
it's you'll see it on TikTok.
Probably.
Yeah, but yeah, so that's the new stuff in the comic book world going on. Image Comics is having a resurgence, obviously because of like Invincible and everything, but Rob Lof I think it's Lofield or Leafield, the creator of Deadpool. Um, he
I see him
created
all
Dead.
over TikTok now. Like he
Yeah,
created an account.
yes. So he's been blowing up recently. He there's a big thing with his character Youngblood, which is an Image Comics character because Rob did a lot of work with Image Comics. Like him and Todd McFarlane did like a lot of the Spawn stuff and all that. Um, well, I mean, Tom McFarlane created Spawn as well as Venom. That's why they look so similar. But there's this character Youngblood, or like it's either a character or a series called Youngblood. I'm not too familiar with it, but it's an Image comic series. And guess how many variant covers are going to be part of this? It's like a
6.
record. No.
Is it more than 10?
Yeah. It's like a lot.
Is it like more than like is it like almost near 20?
I think it's even more. It's like an
Oh,
absurd amount. It's like 50 to 70
and like
Wow.
no, like that's like the highest
of
of
an
like
issue
comic.
one. Dude, it's just variant cover after variant cover. A lot of them are all
Wait, so are the
like
variant covers like they're basically like it's like collecting a Funko Pop, right? You know,
yeah, so like when you get a variant cover, the actual comic, like the story is the
it's the
same. It's just
same.
it's a different cover because the cover is often drawn by someone else than the comic artist. So like the
Okay.
comic artist will draw one, and then they'll go to another artist that draws a different comic
So like one
cover.
cover could be more rare than a other one.
Yeah, like I have some that are shiny.
Oh, so
It's pretty.
it's like
They're like
Pokemon
Pokemon.
cards, bro. Like with like
Yeah,
shinies and stuff. Dude, what?
yeah,
Ah, I'm totally out of the loop on this, you know.
yeah. So I mean,
Oh, shiny?
it's if you're trying to collect it all the
Yeah.
time.
Bro, great. They're like Pokemon cards, bro, where you get like your shinies and your like your holographics and
The holographic packs? Yeah.
bro, like are they like I know there's like the whole thing about like the rating the comics like with like the it's like the to see how good quality is. Like there's that whole thing.
Yeah, it's you get them graded.
Yeah, the graded,
I
not
have
not rated, but
I have a few that I was actually gonna send in, but that's like a lot of work.
yeah,
So we'll see.
I've
But
heard it
yeah,
could be a long process.
so the Youngblood comics are like a lot of times you could just buy them. Like you could buy graded ones unless you pull one that's like really good and you get that graded. Like you know how we got some of those free One Piece or Dragon Ball cards at Comic Con?
Hmm.
But like people send those in for grading because you could only get them at Comic Con. Which my friend told me to do, and I haven't done it, and it's been a year. But hey, it's not too late. Um,
No.
but yeah, that's pretty much it. Yes, the Young Blood. There's a lot of variant covers coming out with that. And it seems like a cool series. I might check it out.
Yeah.
But they're doing something that's Grant. You're gonna want to hear this, dude.
Okay.
Um, they're doing something that's like very unique. Is they're only releasing the Youngblood ones to comic shops. So
And it's probably like select shops too, right?
they're not doing digital releases. At least for like the first couple months or something, it's only
Damn.
in-person purchasing.
Would we would it be available on the where we are?
I'm pretty sure, yeah, it should be.
The cave, isn't that what we have nearby?
That's what I was told to go to by my one of my clients is in, yeah, that's a place to go to, but I was gonna say Newberry Comics in the mall. That's where
Oh
I've been
yeah.
going. But I told him that and he started laughing at me. He was like, "Bro, like I mean, like I like Newberry, but he was like compared to like other places, like the selection's very small." And it's true. Like I was
Yeah,
only able
I
to
mean,
I went on Batman Day and I showed up a couple hours late because I had a rugby game. All the freebies were gone.
Uh,
yeah. I mean,
So
I'm sure there's actual I'm yeah, you'd
yeah, like
probably be right where the
the
selection would be better
place
at like a comic only shop or
yeah,
whatever.
like the place Grant talked about, that's a comic shop. So I was gonna check it out this weekend and see what I could
I'll go with
find.
you.
Yeah, but that's pretty much all I had about this stuff. Like it's a lot
Yeah,
of
and
cool
I'm
stuff.
sure Marvel and DC would continue to do collaborations with other projects,
Yeah, like
but
I
that
think the comics,
the main one now is going to be the only one between Marvel and DC for like a while, right?
the Deadpool or Batman Deadpool is gonna be like this year, and then in 2026 we'll get the Superman Spider-Man, but it's gonna be a multi-issue. Like they're gonna keep bringing out more. Um, but it might be cool, like if they're doing collaborations in the comics, then next is video games and shows, then maybe one day we'll eventually get a collaborative movie.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it would be a lot easier for to do that in animation.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Because then you don't have to worry about the actors. I mean, you get the voice actors, but yeah, I
Also,
agree.
I want a Marvel and DC game, like kind of how um
Like
like Mortal
Injustice.
Kombat did the DC game.
So it's funny you say that. I think his name is Ed Boon, the creator of Mortal Kombat, who also
Yeah.
does like NetherRealm, who does Mortal Kombat, and then Injustice. He was asked several times if he would ever do a Marvel DC collab, and he's like, oh, waiting for the call. Like he'll do it at
You hear that, Marvel? Go give Ed Boon a call, you know.
like
And boo,
whenever Marvel and DC
boo.
like decide to do a collaborative game, he'll do it. And it would be, dude, that game would be insane.
Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily know if I mean I don't know if we need another fighting game like
I
Mortal
mean,
Kombat style, but
Injustice 3 is in the works.
you know, it'd be cool. So they tried this with anime. It was called Jump Force,
Yes.
where it was like kind of like a like a three not 3D but like like pseudo like open world battle, and it was a massive failure. Um, so if like if everything works like in a ideal world, I would love to get like an actual good version of Jump Force with Marvel and DC characters, you know,
Yeah, that'd be super cool.
because I feel like that would be more fun to play than just a Mortal Kombat type game, you know.
Yeah, I mean they already do like collaborations, like they did the Spawn collaboration, which is Image Comics. So they've done stuff like that. It just hasn't been with the big dogs, together.
Yeah,
So
like
it'll be cool.
Godzilla.
Yeah, like they haven't like it'll Marvel and DC, they've only done collaborations with comics. And then they name drop each other in universe all the time. Like in Peacemaker they just mentioned Spider-Man. And then, they mentioned Batman and Marvel movies quite a bit.
Yeah, so
So,
it's interesting that in the for like live action, like in the Marvel verse when they mention DC, like it's like their like fiction, it's like their actual comic books,
and that's what the same thing with DC Universe. They mentioned Spider-Man as if he's a fictional character.
Yeah, so that would be cool. Like imagine Peacemaker reading like a Spider-Man comic.
It'd be so funny.
It's like kind of how like the Walking Dead had
Invincible comics in it.
Invincible comics. You had the scene with Carl reading them, you
Yeah.
know.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. That's all I got for tonight, guys. It's some cool news, just gonna keep up with it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll
Um,
definitely keep an eye
maybe we
out
could
for
maybe
those
we could
issues.
yeah, maybe we could do like a part two to this and kind of after the next couple issues come out.
Yeah,
So, all
I
right.
definitely want to get caught up on that.
Yeah, but all right, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and stay tuned for more.
See ya.